Hello, how are you all? Now, you may recall that some time ago we said we are going to undertake a partner review to see how our partners have all responded in recent months. Well, whilst that review is underway, a really big part of it is finding out what you think, what you've learned, what you've experienced, because this really is all about moving forward. It's not just about the here and now, it's not just about what happened in the past, it's also about what the partnership will look like in the future as a result of what's happened recently and what continues to happen. Now, I've set myself a bit of a challenge for the next minute or so. There's three things I want to try and avoid saying. I want to try and avoid the word unprecedented. I want to try and avoid green shoots, and I'm also going to try and avoid new normal. So that's my challenge I've set myself, to try and avoid those during my little intro. Now, and whilst we're all dealing with a very difficult and unique set of challenges at the moment, none of us have ever experienced before, I think now is definitely the right time to ask you to spare us some time to give us some feedback and answer some questions on our supplier partnerships. It's been a perpetual roller coaster. The challenges have been constant and in many cases relentless. We've all had loads of passion, we've had loads of emotions, have all become commonplace. And I think sometimes that passion and that emotion can actually cloud our views and our overall thoughts and views. We've all had different experiences. And I think, again, you need to put this in context, because sometimes the more volume you do with one operator versus the small volume or one booking or so you do with another can actually cloud your overall opinion on the service you think you received and how your customers and how you've been treated. I think that, coupled as well with a vast array of different policies and procedures that operators and suppliers continue to put out, many updates we receive from many suppliers. And actually, for some of them, on paper, it all looks brilliant. In black and white, it looked like they're doing exactly the right thing. When sometimes in reality, the actual service that sat behind it didn't quite match up. Whereas then you then had other operators, for example, that in black and white, their policy might not look brilliant, but when you put the human touch into it, they were great. When you called up and phoned for help, you got really good advice. Your call got serviced really well. So I think there are so many variables in deciding whether or not you think you got great service from a partner during or in recent months. And I think, longer term, whilst we're all going to have to make some really tough choices and really tough decisions about the future landscape, we need to ensure that we're considering our business here and now too. There may be partners you no longer wish to support. However, in those instances, is there actually an alternative? There may be partners that have power brands that customers really demand, and you may feel like perhaps you've not been serviced too well from them, but there is an alternative. So we're going to have to take some really long, hard views on how and who we work with moving forward. But the real purpose of this survey is to get an overarching sense of your opinions, and importantly, to assess from what happened in the past, what the future looks like too. We really want to learn about this and plan for the future, look at our partnership for the future, and look at the right type of partnership for the future. Does it need to change? Does it need to be different? What do you need from a partner moving forward? So with this in mind, really appreciate if you could answer the questions, take the survey, be candid, answer it as well as you can, and send it back, because I think your thoughts and insights, you've lived at the sharp end, will be really instrumental in us shaping our partnerships for the future. And that, I think, is me. And I didn't use any one of my banned words at all. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing your results. Take care. Bye.